Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you guys watch this video in good health. Today, we will introduce and explain about short selling. Short selling is an investment strategy where an investor borrows share of a stock, sells them at current market price and later repurchase them at lower price to return to the lender, keeping the difference as profit. This method is often used to benefit from falling stock price, but it comes with significant risks. Those who engage in short selling include cautious investors, sometimes seen as crazies for betting against the market. There are also unethical practices such as insider trading, where individuals exploit private information to gain an unfair advantage. Additionally, bear riders deliberately separate negative rumors to drive stock price down and profit from the resulting panic. While short selling can be lucrative, it requires careful consideration and ethical responsibility.
Next, we are going to look at the process of short selling. So in this scenario, let's have a man named Ali, and currently he realizes that the price of stock A is selling at 50 ringgit per share, and Ali here feels that this price is overvalued and that the price will go down in the future. So what does Ali do? Instead of buying the shares right now, he appoints a broker to borrow some shares from an owner who owns these shares. Alright, so in this scenario, let's say Ali borrows 100 shares. So from the 50 ringgit per share, 100 shares would equal to 5,000 ringgit. So once Ali has borrowed these shares, he sells them and collects the 5,000 ringgit. After a while, just as Ali anticipated, the stock price plummets and goes down to 30 ringgit per share. Now, what does Ali do? He buys these shares, he buys 100 shares from the stock market at the current price, which is 30 ringgit per share. Thus, Ali spends a total of 3,000 ringgits to buy back the 100 shares. Now, he returns the borrowed shares back to the owner and pays the commission to the broker and also the owner. Now, from this scenario, we can see that initially Ali borrowed for 5,000 ringgit and sold it back and gave it back at 3,000 ringgit. Thus, Ali made a profit of 2,000 ringgit. So this is a simple glance as to how short selling really works.
Now let's move to the Islamic perspective of short selling. The permissibility of short selling basically become debated among the Islamic scholars because they are concerned of we are selling what we didn't possess. And this is come from the hadith of Prophet Muhammad SAW that mention, do not sell what you do not possess. However, the Securities Commission, SC of Malaysia Sharia Advisory Council, allows short selling under the specific condition, which is using the principles of istihsan and also the maslahah. It is because of the short selling provides liquidity to the market and also it benefits the original shareholder. And then the Bursa Malaysia has introduced Sharia compliant short selling known as Islamic Securities Selling and Buying Negotiated Transaction, ISSBNT, that using a sale and repurchase structure. This is to avoid the conventional borrowing and interest.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will explain about the risk and benefit of short selling. So let us start with the risk of short selling. First is unlimited losses. So when you short sell, you are betting that a stock price will drop. But if the stock price rises instead, your losses can be unlimited. Unlike buying a stock where the maximum loss is your investment, a rising stock price has no limit, leaving you exposed to massive losses. Second is short squeeze. So another risk is a short squeeze. This happens when the stock price surges unexpectedly. Short sellers are forced to buy back shares to limit their losses, which further drives the price up, creating a cycle of rising prices and increasing losses of short sellers. And the third one is borrowing costs. Short selling is not free. You need to borrow shares from a broker and there are fees or interest involved. These borrowing costs can add up and cut into your potential profits, making short selling less attractive over time. So for the benefit, first one is profit potential. The primary benefit of short selling is the opportunity for significant profits. If your speculation is correct and the stock price drops, you can buy back shares at a lower price and pocket the difference. For skilled traders, this can be highly rewarding. Second is diversification. Short selling can also be a tool for diversification. It allows investors to hedge their portfolios by betting against certain stocks or sectors, reducing overall risk in a volatile market. In conclusion, short selling offers both high rewards and high risk. While the potential for profit and diversification are attractive, the dangers of unlimited losses, short squeezes, and borrowing costs require careful planning and experience. Always approach short selling with caution and a clear strategy.
Next, for real life example, the first one is Jesse Livermore. Born in 1877, is a famous example of someone who profited from short selling. He accurately predicted the 1929 stock market crash, making $100 million by shorting the market. His ability to profit from downturns earned him the nickname the Great Bear of Wall Street. Second example involves Trump media during the US elections. Many speculators believe the stock was overvalued and placed short bets expecting it to fall. However, leading up to Trump's victory, the stock price surged by 196%. On the day of his victory, short sellers lost 14 million shares at $5.5 per share, totaling $77 million.